How's it going, everyone? It is Reversal Trader King, where I catch precise bottoms and tops in the stock market, and I want to go over a theme I've been seeing, and it's going to be ticker ALLR. It just had a reverse split, and I just want to show you what my system shows me, where the reversal is, because I catch bottoms in the stock market, and this system has an over 95% win ratio in doing that, and you can make massive money on these lower cap stocks. So before I get right into the video, do keep in mind I have a premium Discord with lots of education and my own entries and exits of how I've been a full-time trader for over 6 years to do this full-time and consistently make money in the market. If you want to join that, click the link down below and you can join it through there in the YouTube comments and description. But let me tell you how this system works, why is it effective, and how you can ignore a lot of false signals and ignore these pumps and dumps, right? Because you know where the dump should be and you know where a lot of the pumps should be. I'm going to zoom out of this chart and just kind of see, like, yes, this thing has been beaten down forever, and this is a normal looking chart for penny stocks for the people who has been trading it for a while. So as you can see, when we get to, it hasn't done it much, but in back here, when we get to the upper band, it does tend to sell off. This is labeled red because this is where buyers are going to be taking their profits, or the algos are going to start correcting the price to the reversion of the mean because it's super overextended, as this is customized settings to be that way. And then the next thing is this middle band. That is where price has to go back to. It will hit it, and it goes back to there all the time. So when you see price go above and then price go down, you're seeing this middle band getting tested really quite often. And where does it go back to? Down below here. It tries to test it above it again, and then it goes down below back here. So that's what we're trying to get. We are doing the trend reversal in this strategy. We see like a downtrend right here, and then we try to get in on that trend reversal where price is as close as possible to the lower band, and we look for a low K on the KDJ, which is this line right here that I use as a unique stochastic oscillator. Anything under 5 is extremely low, and then we get a nice pump, and usually our target is the middle band, which is right in here. We would take very nice gains right in there. But then this went well above, and if you had a nice trailing stop loss, that would have been very nice gains up in there. So time distance is the most important thing. We've talked about the bands, where if you're going to buy, you want to be as close as possible. You want to have a low K, but time distance, you want to make sure that you have a gap of price not reaching it. This is what I mean, a gap. You have price hitting here, and then no price hitting it right in here. So when you had that, price is going to rush towards that time distance or that middle band to correct the price. That we call that the reversion to the mean. And that's why you want to get as close as possible to the lower band and have a nice upside to that middle band. Let me get into the current price right now, and I'll show you guys why this is looking, really bullish to the upside, right? Other than time distance, but there is lesser room to the downside, and you can see why it actually did pump. So if you look right in here on the 15-minute chart, if you took this trade right where I was looking at it, you would have made massive gains in this early pre-market. And a lot of times you do see these kind of pumps pre-market and after hours because of the penny stock nature, right? So if we're looking at the daily chart, this is what I love. We have a reverse split of 1 for 20 right here, reverse split. So we got that bad news out. And when I look at reverse splits, there's usually always those pumps that usually happen shortly after. And I'm going to give you an example of XXII, where you have your reverse split a couple days later, and then you get this massive pump. We can go to rent, everyone's been looking at. You have your reverse split right in here. Couple days later, it tanks, so you never want to get into the stock right away, and then it pumps massive. Now, not every stock is going to be like this one or the other one, but a lot of them are giving you those consistent returns, and as you can see, you had the time distance, and you're near lower band. So let's go back to ALLR. It did have a nice little pump right in here when we were kind of close to the lower band, and it could have made massive gains at $2 all the way to 382 or pre-mark, so something like that, and you would have made really, really nice gains. Do I think it's over? I do think we are due for a pump still. And the reason why is, one, we have a very low K on the KDJ, which is 4.01. Um and then we are getting relatively close to this lower band. If you can look at XXII, we got relatively close, rent relatively close. I do like to see like as close as possible, but I do see this pumping. And then you can look at the massive down, look at this move all the way down here. It's insane, right? So very big move down. And then we're getting relatively close here with this lower K. And if you look at way up in here, our Ks were extremely high. So there's only so much where you can pull a rubber band before it breaks. And that's what's happening here. The buyers are going to come in, and obviously the safest spot is to get as close as possible to the lower band. But with this reverse split happening, there has been a theme where, within a week, you're starting to see a pump, right? And that is what I predict. What I do want to see is a retest of $3.82, but this is going to fluctuate. As you can see, we're constantly magneting to this middle band. So we get away from it, and then we're going up to it. We get away from going up to it. The more we create a distance from it, this is a very short-term target. Very short-term target. There's longer term targets, but for a short term, that's what I like to look for, because I like to be in and out of these reversal trades. So that is my analysis on ALLR. I do think, we do get a pump in the near future. The downside is very limited compared to the upside being up there, right? And as you can see right in here, this is what I like to see right here. I want to keep reiterating the time distance here. These are the best trades. As you see, 901, 2023, and then 926. Anything that has not touched it for 3 to a 1 month time frame is super long. And as you can see right in here, we get as close as possible to this lower band. We have a low K right in here. I would have took this right in here at a 4K, and then we went from 15 all the way to 17. Nice little scalp right in there for a reversal. And that's what you're thinking, because the algos will revert the price to the mean. We all know that. And they have to do it. It has to hit this middle band. So it's powerful knowledge knowing that you have to hit it, and it will hit it. But you want to make sure you have all your key factors where your price is as close as possible, lower band. You have a low K. You have time distance. You're almost, like you're making the percentage of you making money is just so freaking high. And that is why this strategy has an over 95% win ratio. If you guys want to join the premium Discord, this is your chance to do it. It's only $6. I'm going to look for trades just like ALLR, but some that have the best setup, right? Some that have the best setup where, in my opinion, can make you consistent returns in the market. It's not about hitting home runs. The trading is a marathon, so I've been doing this for over 6 years, because the more you compound your count, the more those 5 to 15, 20% winners can make you lots of money, right? So this is the reversal trading strategy. If you want to join, go down below and click the link below. It'll be in the YouTube comments. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts. And what you will get is my swing trade alerts with my exact entries and exits, because I'm so transparent. You can get when I enter and when I exit for all-time low cost of $6 a month. We have some day trade alerts if you are into that. And then education videos. This is the main thing. If you want your chart to look just like this with a more detailed video, it's like 30 minutes long, that explains how you do this, what's the worst case scenarios you can get yourself into, and how to recover from them. I talk all about that with the accumulation rules and how to successfully trade this system, right? It has an over 95% win ratio, and the reason why I'm doing it so cheap is because, one, any trader can do this. You don't need thousands and thousands of dollars in account size. If you just have $500, $200, you can make that $6 a month easily back and still get the education you need. So when your account keeps growing, you are going to compound your account. And that is the name of the game, guys. It's about a marathon, not a sprint. And this strategy right here tells you what the algos are doing. It paints a picture. We're going down with the paintbrush, but we're going to go up with the paintbrush. And that's what we're seeing here. We go down with the paintbrush, we go up with the paintbrush. The market moves in ways. You see where, one, you would never buy at this red band. So if you ever see a penny stock running massive or any stock and you see it up here, you know I would never buy that. Let's let it correct to the mean, which is down here if you really wanted to get, but the safest is down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe, comment. Any type of engagement helps the algorithm. Share this to other retail traders and also helps me want to make more videos. So please give a like, subscribe, and comment. It means a lot. And I hope to see you guys in the premium Discord. It's only $6 a month, and I promise you, you will be a profitable trader as I've been doing this for over 6 years. So give it a try, and I hope to see you in there. Happy trading.